Now, I want to jump back, and I'm not quite sure how to do this now. As I mentioned, I know there are a number of representatives here from the Girl Scouts, and the Girl Scouts gave a very detailed, very comprehensive report last week at the general meeting as to the group of statues they would like to see put up in, let's call it, Abolitionist Square Park for the moment. And they are not on the agenda for this evening, and we are running late. So what I would propose is that we have tonight one representative from the Girl Scouts talk about their concerns so that you can hear them, Eleni, and take them back with you. And then we'll try to quickly see where the committee stands tonight on your so we're going to kind of combine the other committee business with the community forum for the moment. No, I'm looking to have one speaker because, as I said, the Girl Scouts will probably have you come back next month when we can give you a full presentation. As I said, you were not on the agenda for this evening. So I thought it would be good if one representative speaks. It could be whichever one of you. And then next month, I believe we will have time for you to come back and make a full presentation. So is there one person who wants to speak about your proposal for the park?
Is Mala on? Does anybody know if Mala's on? Can we get a second? Because I think there was one person who would like to speak. I think there's.
I think what we need to know is what the we had a full presentation on this. I could tell you about it. But I do want to give you the opportunity to speak tonight, even though you're not on the agenda and we're running late in the evening. And I think it's appropriate to talk about it while we're talking about the Willoughby green space.
Well, I think you ought to say something.
All right. Well, Charlotte's here. I just want to say that we just had a.
And again, 2 minutes, please. Okay.
Okay. Well, have Charlotte, my daughter, speak, since unfortunately some of our other girls have been waiting very patiently. But this was just a small portion of the of our justification for this. But I'll let my daughter speak instead.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zahler-Gringer, and I'm a member of Girl Scout Troop 266. When I was in 5th grade, I gathered signatures to rename my elementary school.
I think you need to speak a little louder, please.
Hello, my name is Zahler-Gringer, and I'm a member of Girl Scout Troop 266. When I was in 5th grade, I gathered signatures to rename my elementary school, PS9, after Sarah Smith Barnett, since she was the first Black woman principal in New York. We succeeded in renaming the school, and now I'm here supporting the Sisters in Freedom Monument at Abolitionist Place.
Charlotte, come a little closer to the microphone,
Yes.
please.
Thank you.
Can you hear me now? Hello, my name is Charlotte Rothblatt, and I'm a member of Girl Scout Troop 266. When I was in 5th grade, I gathered signatures to rename my elementary school, PS9, after Sarah Smith Barnett, since she was the first Black woman principal in New York. We succeeded in renaming the school, and now I am here supporting the Sisters in Freedom Monument at Abolitionist Place. I am 12, so it is amazing to me that Sarah Smith Barnett started teaching at the age of 14 in Brooklyn. I want everyone to know that she co-founded the first Black women's suffrage club in this neighborhood, so we should do more to honor the Black women who fought against the white supremacy, even among other suffragists. She mentored other women who became influential, including Ida B. Wells. I have worked to support the strong women on Duffield my entire life. I came to 227 Duffield when I was a few months old. Last March, I met Nicole Hannah-Jones when we renamed 3rd Street to honor Ida B. Wells. Today, I'm asking you to take the next step and support the Sisters in Freedom Monument. women need to be.
Okay, thank you. So I think what the Girl Scouts would like to see is a sculpture of 4 women. There are only 7 women, I believe, real women for whom there are statues in New York City. And so I don't know, as I said, we'll have them come back next month, and Eleni, maybe you could come back as well. We'll give them more time to make a full presentation. I don't know where this fits in to the proposal, or I think in addition you could very well, in addition to the artist you have now, also have a sculpture if that fits in. So we will get back and talk more about that next time. But I'm very quickly going to ask if there's anybody else for community forum tonight. Well, I think we've heard from both of Mr. Rothblatt and Mr. Morris. I think we've already heard from you this evening. We can give you 1 minute. Do you want 1 minute?
Yes, 1 minute would be great.
All right, Mr. Morris, I think I saw his hand first. 1 minute, Mr. Morris. While you're unmuting, we'll hear from Mr. Rothblatt for a minute.
Hi, thank you so much for listening to me. So it sounds, I just want to confirm that the girls will be back next month, and that we'll be able to speak, which is awesome. I want to encourage the EDC to reach out to us. I am very willing to talk to them. I think this should be, the vision here is that this is as important as the Statue of Liberty. The abolitionist history in downtown Brooklyn should be a huge attraction to the neighborhood, and I hope it should be part of the vision of a real vibrant destination here. And then my one last other point is that we talked about, in the earlier discussion, there was a talk about having dog pee next to a monument. The current proposal would have the dog park next to 267 Duffield, which is being turned into a cultural spot. And the current vision, the current plan, would have dogs peeing on the tunnels that could have possibly been part of the Underground Railroad, where 223 and 225 Duffield used to meet. So if we're going to care about dog pee in Fort Greene Park, I hope we care about not having dog pee on possible sites of an Underground Railroad. So,
Thank you for adhering to that 1 minute. Mr. Morris?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. In regards to the placement on the agenda for the Sisters in Freedom group statue proposal, I submitted that formally to the board and you, Madam Chair, several weeks ago, with major letters of support, including the Brooklyn Borough President, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, and the council, and several other elected officials, including Steve Levin. And of course, a ton of grassroots, which you guys are aware of. So I'd like to be clear that you're making this an agenda item for next month.
We're going to do our best to do that, yes.
Yeah. Okay, well then you have my deepest appreciation for putting it on the agenda, because the last communication I got from the board was that the Sisters in Freedom proposal to be placed in Abolitionist Place Park as per the unanimous vote of the community board in September of 2019 was not going to be able to be heard.
That was a vote for the park, not for the statue. Yes.
No, of course. That's what I'm saying. It was
just
for
clarifying.
The park. We're calling. We want the name to remain as per your chair, not to be revisited the name that you guys unanimously voted for was Abolitionist Place Park. In September of 2019, the letter was written to the president of EDC in October of 2019, which they never responded to until now, where they've been continued to call it Willoughby Square until now, where they're coming up with this absolutely unsupported rationale to call it a plaza. It's way beyond dubious, and as numerous members of your committee have pointed out, where's the authority? There is no authority. I just want to thank you personally for agreeing to hear.
Okay.
You know,
and thank you for
the
adhering
major
to the
support
1
that
minute
we have
rule or 2 minute rule.
for the
Yeah.
Sisters in Freedom Memorial
All right.
to be appropriately presented to the committee as a whole. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Madam Chair.
Thank you.